Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a presentation on data analysis findings related to the sense of purpose in life. These are my two target questions that I chose to focus on for my particular presentation. The first one is, what does the phrase purpose in life mean to you? And the second one is, what is your purpose in life and how do you describe your purpose in life? So there were 8 interview questions in total, and these were the two target questions that I chose to focus on in order to find codes, categories, and themes. This is the data subset used for my particular presentation. There were 6 transcripts in total used. One of them was myself, which is transcript 4, that is my own interview, and then the other 5 are various ones from my ERE research course that I'm taking right now. This is a table of the participants related to the transcripts on the previous page. So the previous page were the students that conducted the interviews, and then this page talks in further detail about the participants that were interviewed. So we have 6 participants in total. And if we look at the gender, we notice that most of them are female. Only one, participant 5, is male. And if we look at the age, we notice that almost all of them, except for 2, participant 5 and participant 6, are over the age of 50 or older. Participant 5 is 31 and participant 6 is 27. So a little bit outliers there, but the rest are 50 or older. And if we look at the profession, many of them have to do with education. We have a teacher, a principal, retired educator, and student affairs. And the outliers there would be participant 4 and participant 5 with a therapist and a pharmaceutical representative. And if we look at years of experience, we have quite a range. We have 1 year with participant 6, but we also have 40 years with the participant 3. So we have quite a range of data to look at in relation to those 2 questions asked. Now these are my findings for question 1. And this is kind of just a summary of the findings, and the next slide will actually be a figure to help recognize the patterns. So a lot of what I was noticing when trying to find codes and themes were that many participants' life purpose, or what they view life purpose as, focused on traits for others, such as kindness, helping others, giving to others, love, making the world a better place. So for example, we have a quote from participant 3, "If I can have an influence somewhere with somebody to make an impact, that to me is sense of purpose." A couple of participants also mentioned your who am I, the reason for being, and why am I doing this. So a lot of it had to do with outward influence towards others as opposed to kind of your inward influences that focus on you. And now this is my figure for question 1. Starting to put them into codes and categories and themes. So some of the codes that I noticed were, again, outward influences, being kind to others, giving to others, making the world better, making a difference. I also noticed religion. A couple of our participants mentioned religion as a sense of purpose. And then some of the categories that came out of that were beliefs, values, and impact. And the overall arching theme that I found was experiences. And now these are my findings for question 2. Again, a summary followed by a figure that'll be on the next slide. And again, these were very similar to question 1's findings. Many answers revolved around purpose for others, so showing love, kindness, motivating, encouraging, compassion, and guidance. There was also, again, mention of faith through spiritual guidance that leads them to find their purpose in life. Personal growth that leads to a positive legacy. So a quote from participant 2, "I want to grow as a person and make better decisions that will impact others." So a lot of what I noticed in question 1 and question 2 focused on helping others, or trying to, your sense of purpose was kind of focused on other people. And then one that I wanted to mention on here, just because it was a little bit different than everyone else's, is the diversity, inclusion, and education. So this was participant 6, and she wanted to make sure success and access to STEM education and minorities for obtaining STEM degrees whenever they want it. And lastly, this is my figure for question 2. Again, the codes are very similar to question 1. We have making the world better, teaching positive attributes, encouraging, positive impact, positive legacy, faith, kindness, and compassion. And the categories that I noticed to group those codes in were mission, your mission for your purpose in life, your vision for your purpose in life, and your values. Since this was a little bit more personal, this was question 2, so it was what was their purpose in life. And then again, the overarching theme was experiences. So their experiences shaped their codes, shaped what they viewed as their own purpose in life. And that is the end of my presentation. I hope it was informative, and thank you for listening today.